If you've ever seen that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Inception, this guitar lesson is exactly like that, but with chords instead. So this is all about chords being within chords, and it's showing you a way of how to practice one chord in many different forms and in the same position. This requires you to know a few of your bar chords, but if you don't, you can figure them out from how I play them. If you know the caged system already, this basically derives from that, and this is very much John Frusciante sort of thing. This is something that he does and a way that he surely must think when he is playing some of his chord voicings. So let's say, for instance, you take a bar chord. We'll take a 6-string E-shaped bar chord. Now within that chord there are multiple other E-shaped chords. Basically I'm playing an A major there, and within that chord there are other A chords. If I break this chord down, play 3 strings that are together every time, I'll always have an A chord. Apart from the first 3 strings, if I just play them, it'll still be a form of an A chord, but it's an A power chord. It doesn't have the major note in there. But if I play the next 3, this, and this, and just those 3, but I'll play them like this, that's an A chord. If I play the next 3, so this, and this, I'll play them like that, that's an A chord. And if I play the next 3, this, and the B and high E string, that is also an A chord. So there's loads of different ways of playing A chords. I could even play 4 strings at a time. I could play 5. And it's just layering that A chord, adding extra doubles of some of the notes. The same thing exists for your 5-string chords, 4-string chords, etc. There are chords within those chords that are the same chord. So I could do the same thing with this 5-string chord. It's a D major chord. Play just these 3. Play just these 3. I could play these 4. I could play all 5. And then I could also do it with the C shape as well, if you know your cage system. E major chord, I could play just these 3 strings. I could play these 3. I could play these 3. I could play these 4. I could play these 4. That one is very much a John Frusciante shape. And then I could also do it with like a 5-string minor or a 6-string minor shape. 5-string minor, C sharp minor, play these 3, these 3, these 4, these 4, and so on. Let me show you a little cycle for practicing these different shapes. It'll help you a lot with, especially like on the spot chord chart reading. If you're playing a song on the spot and you want to be able to just read it and play it straight away, help you with getting voicings that are more similar to the songs, because some songs you'll use different voicings of chords. A good little cycle is to create a 4-chord progression. I like this 1, 4, 3, 5 progression. A major, D major, C sharp minor, E major. Play it in bar chord form first. Get used to looping it, and then each time you play it, try switching up the way that you play the chords, keeping the same bar chord still, but only play a selected 3 notes or 4 notes from the chord. Try and get some of those different shapes in there. I'll do it now. I'll demonstrate. I'll do it in bar chord form, and then I'll start changing the way I play the chords each time. I'll just pick selected notes. You'll find you get different fingerings for each one. And that's it. Chords within chords, and a great way to practice it as well. Take one chord progression, and before you know it, you'll have wrote a full song just using those, and you'll find your preferred voicings for the song is more of a realistic way to practice it, and makes it so much more fun than just playing one chord and running it around and around. That gets boring very, very, very quickly. Write a vocal melody to go with it, and before you know it, you've got a song wrote. If you write a song out of this, pop a link to it in the comments below. I'd love to listen. If you've got any question about these chords, pop a comment in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely amazing. In the meantime, keep on rocking, and I'll catch you soon in another lesson or video. Who knows?